the retail price for Burberry jacket is
about like
it's about 2,000,
so,
1,000 euro, and in our shop you will find a nice Burberry jacket maybe for 180 euro or 150 or 90 euro. So yeah, it's still cheap.
Hey guys, my name is Aja and welcome to Liza Fashion. We are doing weekly interviews with Black creatives in the fashion industry to inspire and motivate the Black youth in Europe. This week's interview is going to be with Liza and Kurt. They are from Germany and they own the Vintage online shop, and they are giving us a little insight inside the lives of entrepreneurs. So to make this intro not too long again, let's dive right into it.
So hi guys, welcome to have you here. I'm super excited. It would be nice if you just would introduce yourself for everyone who doesn't know you.
Ladies first. Okay, my name is Elizabeth, but most of my friends, they call me Lisa. I'm 26 years old. My roots are from Ghana. I'm born here in Germany. We live here in Duisburg, North Rhine-Westphalia, West Germany, and we have a little girl together.
And my name is Kurt. I'm 25 years old. My roots are from Cameroon and Nigeria. And Ashley already saying we have a daughter together, and we are the CEOs of a vintage shop called Roots. And yeah.
So how did you guys start with it? What was the idea behind it? And yeah.
Well, the actual idea came from, I would say, coincidence. I used to do YouTube videos about fashion and lifestyle, so I used to introduce my my viewers. I introduced them to the vintage scene, so I used to show them my latest vintage clothing. But the problem was always that they only had just one item, so they couldn't buy them. So they used to ask me, like, where can I get like good vintage pieces? So I just had the idea, like, okay, why can't I just bring the vintage item to them? So we had the idea that we just create a vintage shop, an online vintage shop for everyone to cop the nicest vintage item, so that they also have the chance to get those type of items. It's not something new, basically. It's something that everyone can do. But what make us stand out from the other guys is the way we do it. First of all, our personality, like we try to show our love to vintage through the clothing. We're trying to show that those pieces are not just clothing. They're not just material. Try to recreate the history or the background behind those pieces. Yes. Like the buyers, as I was saying, kind of a connection to those pieces, so that they can appreciate it. Because most people think that they're just old clothing, they're not worth that much. But if you really know what's behind those clothing, those items, maybe it's like an old Burberry piece from 20 years ago. So of course, a very highly.
The quality is really good.
Yeah, the quality is very, very good, and you don't see them that often. So it's just more behind those items. That's what we're trying to show the buyers.
For example, I found this jacket, and is it just one jacket, or is it for multiple people can buy this actual jacket?
The most items are one pieces. But sometimes we have similar pieces, or
if you're very lucky, we can find like two exact same pieces. Yes. But mostly it's just one item.
One item.
So basically exclusive, and if you're lucky, you're getting the one. If you're not lucky, then
exactly.
If you come first, then you get first.
Yeah. Okay, I see. So I'm expecting high quality items.
Yes, of course, we have a high quality item for high end prices, but also have like very cheap prices. So our price range is very um, variable. So
Mhm.
if you have if you don't have much money, or if you don't want to spend much money,
You will definitely
you'll
find
definitely
something.
find things in our shop. And if you're ready to buy the high end pieces,
Mhm.
well, of course
The price
the
is
higher
higher.
prices,
Yeah.
yeah, also find some things. So we're very
But still it's cheap. You know, the retail price for a Burberry jacket is
about like
is
thousand,
yeah, it's
two
about
thousand.
2,000,
So
1,000 euro. And in our shop, you will find a nice Burberry jacket maybe for 180 euro or 150 or 90 euro. So yeah, it's still cheap. It's still cheap.
Yeah, it's a big difference. I mean, at what starting point would you say, okay, how much euro can I already get something in your shop?
for
Yeah,
10 euros.
for 10 euro.
For 10 oh, already. So it's a quite low to really high range.
Yes.
Okay, that's nice. Are you guys are also have international shipping available, or is it just Germany?
Also for now, it's only in Germany and Swiss and Austria, and in some parts in UK or Netherlands and so. But lately, we are trying to sell in, or we wanted to sell it worldwide. Also, we're preparing to sell worldwide.
Okay.
I mean, we also have a shop on Depop where we're trying to, where we're also selling to the US and so on.
Yes.
But for now, we're like waiting to launch our new website. So for now, I think for us to ship again international will be available like next month.
Next month, in the end of September, we were starting to ship worldwide. So.
Okay. Thing that you guys have, what a lot of fast fashion brands don't have, is the topic sustainability. I mean, it would be nice if you just talk a little bit more about how important sustainability is, and can sustainable fashion be cheap as well?
Yes, of course. I think for us vintage sellers or vintage lovers, being sustainable it's a habit, it's a lifestyle. So it's not something that we really think of. It's just with us. So it goes through our daily habits, to our shop. It's just how we live. So for us, being sustainable in our shop, it's something that we don't even really think of. It's just something. It's in our DNA, kind of a lifestyle thing. So of course, for us, very very important. And sustainable clothing must not be very expensive. You know, you can also go to a thrift shop and buy a T-shirt for €2. It's cheaper than Primark, but it's still sustainable.
Yeah,
you know?
sustainable.
So sustainability must not mean you have to pay a high price, or the quality. It must not look that good.
Do you think sustainability is going to grow, or that people are thinking more sustainable, or do you think it's just a trend and it's going to stop in a few months or years?
Okay, I would say it's just 50-50. I think for some people it's just a trend. Or for some people, they really want to change something, especially of their natural lifestyle habit, especially because now of the pandemic situation, that something has to change now. And that's why I think that more people are thinking now, how can I live my life sustainable? Even if it is how I'm going to buy my water, or how I live my life. And if you want to change something, especially if you like fashion, then I think you have to think about it, how I'm going to buy my stuff, how I'm going to buy my clothing, and where. Should it be new or can it be secondhand?
I mean, what is giving you a motivation on a daily basis that you say, okay, I'm going to do it? I mean, everyone knows having his own business is really hard, and it takes a lot of time, and I mean, you guys have a daughter as well. So what is giving you guys a daily motivation which you would like to share with others?
Well, my daily motivation is seeing myself somewhere when I'm like 30, 35. So it must not be like, okay, my current situation won't take so long. So that's what's going forward. Because I'm like, I have my main goal. I'm like just focus on it, and I'm not like kind of crying because something's not going good today. Because I just keep my head down and just go forward.
Yeah.
So that means having the actual goal in mind is actually helping you to reach to think not short terms instead of long term.
Exactly.
Basically, yeah.
And sorry.
No, say.
Also, it's nice to see when you see something is growing, something is getting bigger.
Yeah.
And I'm also really high motivated when you see that the customers getting the pieces what they are ordering from us, and they are so happy and so excited that they always say, "Oh my God, it's nice, guys, keep going, do your thing," and just that we are our own boss. Yeah. So that's the best thing.
Just seeing the results, like
yes,
of everything we do, like just seeing the outcome of it.
Yeah,
and
really
seeing the positivity and the positive comments and the positive outcome of everything we do. That keeps us going.
I mean, you said it quite before, that being your own boss. What do you think is the benefit of being your own boss versus being an employee?
It's not a 9-to-5 job. I mean, okay, for now, every section we doing it. So is it the packaging? Is it the customer service, the marketing and all stuff? Also, now we are doing it, but we know that one day, maybe end of the year or the next year, we're getting help. So we're not alone, and you see that your business is growing. And the benefit is that first of all, you can choose when do you want to work. The time you are more freely. And you have nobody who say it like you have to do this, you have to do this. It's just we choose, so we can talk about some problems or some issues, or if we want to have a change also. I think this is it makes it easier.
Well, for me, the biggest benefit is like the time to have time for my daughter.
Yeah,
like not that I just have like 2 or 3 hours to spend with my daughter daily, because I come back from work and I'm tired as hell. I don't have the power to play with her. So for me, really the biggest benefit is the time management. Like okay, I can wake up, I can do my time, work till I don't know when. Till I say, okay, it's enough for today. But to be honest, we work 24/7.
Yeah.
It's not like we really work like every day.
Yeah. That's what I was going to ask. I mean, now you are talking about the benefits, but what are the disadvantages of having your own business and having not somebody to say, okay, I'm done for today. You're the boss. It's your work now.
Yeah, well, the paperwork is a lot.
I mean, of course, like of course, we work like 24/7.
Yeah.
Like at 11 o'clock in the evening and night, we work. At 6 o'clock in the morning, we work. But the thing is, if it's your passion, it's not work. I mean, we do it. It doesn't feel like, okay, I'm working. But if, of course, it comes to paperwork, taxes, of course, then, of course, you feel that it's like, it's really work. But I think because it's our passion, it doesn't feel like work. Because that's something that we were doing even before Root started, going out, buying stuff, doing this, doing that, taking pictures.
Nothing has changed.
Like, nothing has changed. But now it's like more business. But,
okay. I see.
And if we're talking about the disadvantages, of course, that sometimes you have to be very, very strong mentally, because not everything is going well every time. And sometimes where it's like going like this, but suddenly it's like this. So you have to
have up and downs.
Yeah, so you have to be mentally prepared to deal with it. To like be flexible, to see to see a solution in every bad situation.
Mm.
To accept it, to try to adapt. That's some things that can be very strenuous, can be very hard sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to be mentally
prepared for it.
Yeah, well prepared. Otherwise, you will give up very, very fast,
Mm-hmm.
and it can stress you out.
So, I just have one question, and that is, what would be your last words you want to share with everyone?
If you want to do something, it doesn't matter if you're black or white, you can do it.
Yeah. And also for black people that want to be entrepreneurs themselves,
Mm-hmm.
don't be scared because of your skin color. Your skin color might maybe make it a bit harder for you,
mm-hmm.
but it's not your death sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't, like, don't make it be your excuse. Yeah, don't make it not to do something. You can do everything you want.
Mm-hmm.
Black skin is a blessing. Like, some people look at you, they want to be like you, but they may not show it.
Yeah.
The way you dress, maybe some people say some certain clothing better on you because you're black.
Mm.
So use it. I don't know if you want to start a black fashion brand. I don't know, like hire lots of black models or something. And don't let your black skin be your what you say?
Excuse.
And don't mind what other people say. This is really, really important, especially in our cases, because you have always some family members or some friends, they really don't like your idea.
Mm-hmm.
So don't mind it, do it.
Don't listen to other people. Just keep your head down and focus on one thing.
Especially in our community, because our family, especially Africans,
they want to be a lawyer,
be a doctor, have everything settled. Don't do some things like that, but don't mind.
Don't mind. Just do it. If it's your passion, just go for it.
That's it for this week's episode, guys. I don't have any questions anymore. I think. No, actually, I do have one last question for you guys. What do you think are the advantages or disadvantages of being an entrepreneur? Comment down below and let me know. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel and share with your friends. Maybe they want to be part of this gang too and learn something. So, share it. Share. And until that, see you next week. Bye bye.